Chance for some showers. How big of a chance are we talking about?
Teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny chance?
Yes.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
Yes, a teeny tiny chance. We are looking at a few isolated showers, if that. Cheryl, we have had a beautiful day. In fact, yesterday was even more gorgeous because we thought it was going to be rainy and nasty and ended up being an absolutely beautiful sunny day. We did see some rain showers this morning. This is a cold front that's passing through, so we can see a very small chance of some showers. In fact, here's looking at your satellite and radar. We have been seeing some showers develop really off to the east. You're seeing a severe thunderstorm warning actually in the Carolinas there. But as we take a closer look here at home, over the last hour, we've had a few showers moving there just south of Rome going through Floyd County. In fact, here is a live look into our Rome Tower camera. You can see the wind blowing the flags there. And above Metro Atlanta, we have a few clouds, but we're going to start to see some clearing very soon. Currently, it's 77 degrees, and it's humid outside. It feels like 79 out there. A very spring-like day for us across the city. And here's what you can expect. Right now, we have a cold front that's passing through. Obviously, our temperatures are going to drop, and then we'll be tracking some high temperatures into the upper 80s by this weekend. Here's like the next 12 hours. We'll start to see some of that cloud cover sticking around just a little bit, but overall, temperatures are still going to be very warm. And in fact, as we put our future cast track into motion, this is for tomorrow morning. I'm thinking we're going to be staying dry until then. We could be seeing a few isolated showers by tomorrow afternoon, but then that cloud cover moves out, heavier rain showers south of Macon, and then we could see maybe a shower sneak in. We're setting up for a spring-like pattern. So we were warm during the day, a few isolated showers in the evening and overnight, and then we dry by your morning hours. In fact, here's looking at your planner temperature-wise for your Tuesday. Starting off rather warm, temperatures near 63 degrees at 9 a.m., climbing into the upper 70s. Now, one thing you will notice is that those temperatures will be cooler than they were today. In fact, as you take a look at your 3-day forecast, 78 degrees for tomorrow, 81 for your Wednesday, and then back to 78 for Thursday. We are setting up for a nice temperature roller coaster over the next 3 days. Not too bad, though. The one thing I will say is that we need rain, and unfortunately, the next really 5 to 7 days look relatively dry, which is not good. You can see that we have only collected a little bit over half of an inch here in Metro Atlanta for the entire month. I know it seems like we had a lot of rain in the last few weeks, but unfortunately, we're just not collecting the amount that we need. And in fact, as we take a look at your closest drought monitor, it did not change last week at all, which is good because we did receive rain. So that means it didn't get worse. But with the dry conditions that we're setting up for, I could see that it could get worse. In fact, this is look at your 6 to 10 day temperature precipitation outlook. Very dry, very, very dry. So we could be seeing very light rain showers, but not enough to help. In fact, we're looking at maybe collecting half of an inch at best over the next 7 days. So much needed rain. Unfortunately, we're not going to be getting it. One thing we will be seeing, those temperatures will be very warm as we head into next week. In fact, we could be getting back to 90 degrees. It looks like this is really the perfect spring-like week for us, Cheryl. We're not tracking any severe weather, which is good. We do need that rainfall, but we have been very lucky over the last few weeks and months that we have not had any severe weather at all so far.
Yeah, that's helpful. I'll leave the science and math to you. You are the brilliant professional. But when I was doing the math a little bit, so we're like 6.5 inches behind where we need to be.
Exactly. And unfortunately, there's not much relief in sight, at least within the next 6 to 10 days. So it's something that we have to continue to monitor, especially when we're talking about this is planting season for a lot of farmers and stuff here in the state of Georgia.
That's a
so
great point.
yeah, so it could, impact our wallets coming in the fall. So it's something that we have to continue to keep an eye on for sure.
Agriculture, one of the biggest economic drivers in our state. So many layers to this. By the way, I got to give you a shout out because your forecast for Mother's Day weekend was 1,000% on. I mean, we made our plans by it, and you nailed it.
Thanks.
As always, Danielle, you're the best. Thanks a lot.